astrologer Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your daily forecast for the day of Monday, September 18th, 2017. Now, what is going on today, at least, is some of the good news here is that Venus, which we have got right here, is coming off of its trine to Uranus. All right, what that means is that this weekend we were experiencing some unexpected things that were coming up in relationships, especially in regards to what makes us happy and what it is that we enjoy some ways. And we're starting to come off of that a little bit, where not as many unexpected things are starting to happen, or they have already happened, and now we're starting to deal with making sense of them and move forward. Some of that stuff could still come up. I mean, Venus here is at 28 degrees, Uranus is at 27, so it's still very, very close, but I think we've kind of hit the peak of that, starting to come off of it. We're not so many crazy, just unexpected relationship money stuff is happening in regards to what we want, okay? So I think that is going to make things a little bit easier today, perhaps, and feel a little more refreshing. However, there could still be some more things we have to deal with, all right? That's because we got the moon here, which is going to be 0 degrees Virgo to about 14. It's going to cover this spot here. And it's gonna conjunct Mercury and Mars today, bringing up a lot of passion, a lot of action to do things and to make things kind of happen, and to be really forceful about our feelings and to really push forward to do what it is that we want. Because it's gonna be in the 6th house here, which is ruled by Virgo, there's gonna be a lot of stuff in regards to your daily routines, your organization, things like that, really wanting to manifest a life that you feel is better for you, that just makes you happier in some way, and wanting to push really hard and be really aggressive about it, and move forward on that. I think it can be, I mean, it's a good thing to make things happen in life a lot of times, but I think there may be some confusion when it comes up to how you do all of that, okay? Because the moon is going to run into this opposition with Neptune here in Pisces, which Mercury and Mars are both going to face later this week, kind of kicking off these feelings of frustration and of confusion about your life and about how you act in what way. Really wanting to be detailed, be organized, have the life that you want in some way, but having to deal with some confusion about what's going on inside you, about what's happening, about some things from the past, not really knowing how to make sense of things, and having to learn how to balance some of that confusion that you have inside with just some good practical strategies moving forward, and not necessarily to neglect either one, but to just learn how to handle it better and to have a kind of life that resonates better with who you are on the inside, and to break through some of that confusion moving forward. All right, I think that is going to be a big thing going on here. The moon is also going to trine Pluto too at the end of the day, so again, bringing up some very, very strong feelings, and these feelings are going to have a lot to do with where your life is going, the reputation you want, the direction of your life, things like that are going to come up, that you're going to have to figure out how to think practically about, how to put a plan in place to have the life that it is that you want here, and begin to move in the right direction. And I think it could be very hard trying to do all that stuff when we're feeling confused about what's going on inside us, about what's happening in our life, when we have so many strong feelings about what it is that we want, that maybe we don't want to compromise on either. And so I think we're really trying to figure out how to balance all this stuff, take all these feelings and these inputs from multiple places that are coming in, and create a plan and create a strategy, and to create a plan and strategy that truly resonates with us and takes all our wants and desires into account as we move forward into that into the right direction. All right, so that is what a lot of what is coming up here. Now, the beginning of the day could be a little bit slow, because the moon is going to come into Virgo, and it's just going to hang out there till about 2 p.m. Mountain time, not really doing much until it gets to about 8 degrees. So it could be a little slower in the morning, but I think it's going to pick up when all of a sudden some of this confusion is really going to start to hit you hard. Some of these big feelings are going to come up that you're going to have to figure out, all right, how do I manage this and control this, but in a way that respects who I am and what I'm feeling. All right, so that is what is happening there. Moon also very inching very, very close to this opposition with Chiron here, bringing up some uncomfortable feelings as well. Not feeling quite right about ourselves, about what's going on too, that we're gonna have to try to break through. It's like we wanna be dedicated, we wanna be practical and disciplined, we wanna build a life and create something and work really hard to manifest this thing. But I think we just have to break through some confusion and some hard feelings that's going on inside us so that we can do all this stuff moving forward, okay? We're gonna have a new moon here too, but just know, new moon, which is going to happen tomorrow, is going to oppose Chiron. So sure, it's a new beginning that we're having in a very practical part of our life, really wanting to push to make things happen, organize, and to make work move forward with all of this planets in Virgo. But I think it's just not going to feel comfortable. It's not going to feel right. And I think you have to be okay with it not feeling right as you try to move forward and just to make the big plans you need to make. All right? So I think that's the main message that I have going on there. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I missed. Maybe just a semi-square here, just being a little patient when it comes to working with other people, when it comes to relationships, when it comes to having other people help you put your daily routines in order. Maybe you feel like people just don't get what you're trying to create here, what you're trying to build, and trying to work really hard for, and maybe just needing to wait a little bit for people to get on board with what is going on with you, because I'm sure they have all their own stuff going on too that is making it difficult. All right, so that is what is happening there. I know that I've been talking a lot about your daily routines, about organization, about being practical, but that's what Virgo is all about. And we've got a whole bunch of planets like jam-packed here in Virgo as we're trying to figure out our life. And I think we're trying to get all the details in order so that we can begin to move forward. If you want to think about the chart here as a whole, this is the horizon. You've got Aries and Libra separating the top of the chart from the bottom of the chart, and we've had a bunch of planets here for the past, like, what, 6 months, moving through this really bottom of the chart, trying to get ourselves in order, our insides, our deep stuff going on, and we're trying to really break through so that we can have a life that is more public, that is more out there, where we work with other people, where we share our resources, where we do all that. And I think we're trying really, really hard right now to take care of all that stuff that we need to take care of inside us and below the surface that people don't necessarily see, so that we can finally be more public about it and move forward and have relationships with other people, especially being on this side of the chart, which is the relationship side of the chart, okay? And to do more of that, just feeling better. So that's what's going on there. Now your card for the day is the 10 of Swords reversed. I think you're ending something here. I mean, especially as we're building up to a new moon tomorrow, I think we're trying to let go of some stuff that may have been a little bit hard in some way. And I think you need to let go of whatever you need to let go of so that you can move forward and you can let a new beginning come into, even if it's a hard new beginning, even if you don't understand it and why it's happening. I think you just need to go forward, even if it feels blind, even if it feels unknown, and just do the best that you can to move it in that direction, okay? And to use your intuition if things don't make sense logically, and to use your higher self and to connect with something bigger than you if you need time to meditate, if you need time out, just so that you can make sure that you're moving forward in a way that really means something to you and really helps you figure all your internal stuff out, okay? So that is what I see for you today. Thank you so much for watching your horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.